Coming to you live from the Flagami studio, Pelicamp headquarters, Miami, Florida. Welcome, everybody, and happy Friday! I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah. My mouse, where's my mouse? Oops, I forgot to do something here. It says Minitini Lounge. How can that be possible? That happens, when I start early and I don't get to fix all this stuff. What day is today? Today is May 21st, 2021. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. And yeah, I'm having a slightly different setup here today. I borrowed Illy's large monitor, so I might be able to read the chat today without squinting too much. Like Barb, is Gabby's 23rd birthday. Happy birthday, dear Gabby. Happy birthday to you. Hello, everybody. Hello, Dylan, Andrew, and Monica are here too. Retire Live. Hello, Niam Pony. Hello, Lucky Duck Productions moderators. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moderating. Hello, Yahaira Marchetti from San Antonio, Texas. All right. Traveling. Christopher Olson. Happy Friday. 12 minutes left on Friday here. There you go. So we should start a little early, for our European friends. It's kind of late there. So at some point I might start this earlier. The man, the myth, the legend. Yes, the Curtis family. And Sue Davidson, hello. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Matt Barker. Uh, what do you carry in your back seat while traveling? Is strap the seat belt. Oh, that's my Berkey water filter. I have nowhere to keep it like inside the trailer, so that's where it goes. Uh, yes. Hey, Bob Leach, and hello, aloha, Hawaii, and Bob Leach. Yes, of course. I did not miss this. Yeah, Mark Cooley. Hey, everybody. Close to my house this coming Friday, I will be at the Hershey show, expecting to purchase a motorhome to full-time retirement. Dream almost realized. And let me tell you, I have every intention of going to the Hershey show. Um, hopefully it'll work out that way. The thing is, I haven't really uh, uh, made my reservation yet. I always do this thing last minute. The traveling man, thank you for that super chat. Greetings from St. Albans, New York. About to take a trip to the Turning Stone RV Resort. Tomorrow is my birthday. Well, tomorrow, happy early birthday. Happy birthday, traveling man. Happy birthday to you. And today, before you ask, we're drinking something. And this Mr. CLT is CLT here. I haven't seen him yet, but if he's not here, he'll be here soon. This is a care package that he brought me, and it is Cuban themed beers. And there's this Cerveza Palma, which looks exactly like the it looks exactly like the logo for Cerveza Cristal from Cuba. So I think it's probably the same people who make it, that they just make a. So we're gonna try that. It's supposed to be a very light beer. It's not an IPA. It's a light lager. But that's like the go-to beer in Cuba when you go there if you are a tourist. And I used to drink a little bit of this when I visited back in the late '90s, early 2000s. I went to Cuba a couple of times. Castro fam, thank you for that super chat. Hello from the Castro family in Kissimmee, Florida. Well, Castro family and everybody else. Cheers. Yeah, it is as light as I remember it, but if you're in Cuba and there's no air conditioner, it's hot. It's a good refreshing beer to have to have for sure. Okay, let me read a little bit of the chat here. Hello, Brandon Stargell from Georgia. Georgia, on my mind. Jacqueline Gardner, hi guys, in Oklahoma, right? Can't talk long. Well, hello and welcome, and your name here. Thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday, scuba diving, Robert. I want to go scuba diving one of these days. Soon, sooner than later, for sure. Reinaldo from Mexico. Hola, Mexico. Y, hello, Lydia Ortiz. Hello, Gabriel. Gabby. Happy birthday, Gabby. You see, I remember that Gabrielle is Gabby. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You're very welcome. And Artscape, hands-on adventures. Yeah, Lisa has been uploading videos lately. Uh, from the Greenhorn Valley in Colorado. Hello, Yvette Caraballo from Katy, Texas. Cheers, Robert, Jose, and I watching from our living room. Bad weather spoiled our camping trip this weekend. Well, I'm sorry about that, and we've been having good weather here in Florida for the most part. It's just getting too hot out there. You know how it is. And Joffers UK, shout out please to my wife and myself for our 50th wedding anniversary tomorrow. 50, wow, that's a long time, man. Jeff and Sandy in the UK. Well, happy anniversary, you guys. And I was gonna say 50 more, but that might be pushing it. But happy anniversary, and as many more as life gives you joy. Big ups from Yorkshire, UK. Hello, hello, hello. Tequila time in Oceanside, California. I want to go back to Oceanside, California. That seems like a cool town. Mm, it's a very light beer. Hey, the RV DJ is here. Our tipsy bartender. How do you like California? California is a beautiful state. I don't like their gas prices, but I don't think no one does, right? So, hi Robert, what is South Texas like? Is it similar to Florida? Well, it depends. South Texas, I haven't really been to South Texas. I've been to Houston area, which, but no, it's not exactly like uh, Florida. Not that much. I don't know. I want to go down to like Padre Island, the southern tip of Texas, which is actually almost at the same latitude as Miami. I was looking at the other day. Jackie Trujillo, thank you so much, and Bill Utah, and who's here? This traveler, our senior executive producer here in the channel. Hi, Lydia Ortiz, RV DJ, and Ted Goldsmith. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Summer 2021 road trip soon. Uh, yes, soon. In about a month from now, I will know. Let's just put it that way. I will know exactly our departure date, but we have a couple of hard stops or hard. That's what they call them. Hard breaks. What they call them in the radio industry when you have to break for commercials. Well, in this case, it's break for activities, and we do have the Winnebago Grand National Rally at the end of July, and we do have the Elkhart Open House at the end of September. Those are mid September the Hershey RV Show. So I have to work around those three events, and I might even be going to the M21 meetup up in Michigan. So. We'll see. We'll see. The summer road trip. I have to start planning it like for real. Yeah, just so it. What the heck? Looks like a lucky dog backdrop. Hey, this traveler. You know, I'm, um, I'm, I'm trying to innovate here in the studio. That's like my new TV now. Now that's what we watch. at night, Ilya and I just hang out back here, and we watch movies and TV series and that. And that's that projector that they sent me, and it works good. I mean, at the beginning I wanted to like splurge on a 4K super high quality projector, but this is good enough for what I need. Uh, hey Robert, why am I getting static? Jackie, I think you need to get yourself a new computer because over here it looks good. Does it sound good where you guys are? And I wanted to test something. You guys let me know. This is microphone number one. Let me know how it sounds. Now I'm gonna go with microphone number two, and you let me know if it sounds better. Now we are transmitting with microphone number two. Let me know if this one sounds better, and if it doesn't, I'll go back to microphone number one. In fact, I'm gonna go back to microphone number one for now. Now microphone number one again. There you go. Mr. Robert is so full of energy and enthusiasm. Well, it's I had my nap today, which is one of those traditions, of our ancestors in Spain. They always do the nap after lunch, and yeah. So that's probably why I'm so full of energy, and because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. I'm happy. The RVDJ bar is officially open, and the sound and picture are good on my end. Okay, number two sucks. So number one, we're gonna keep number one, and that this new MacBook Pros, they advertise that they come with a studio quality microphone, and that's number one. That's the studio quality microphone on the MacBook Pro. The other microphone is the one on this camera, that I guess is not that good. So there you go. Uh, Hi, Robert. Flights are so expensive this season. Can you think of anywhere in the Northeast that would be a good vacation outside of a major city? Well, I'm gonna go to the Northeast this summer, and the idea is to go, to not to avoid the big cities. I mean, the idea is Western Pennsylvania, and then go up to upstate New York. I've never been to upstate New York, and I've been to the city of New York, of course, but not to upstate New York, and then all the way to Maine, to Fort Kent, Maine. Game Runner, thank you for that super sticker. And yes, it's sleepy. I got sleepy. I got sleepy after lunch. Uh, I have my cup of Café Bustelo, no better. You know what? I did have a whole colada of Café Bustelo, or was it Pilon? One of the two, earlier today. So that might be another reason why I'm a little hyper. Where are you today? Well, this is the Flagami studio, if I want to call it that way. It's my main home, sticks and bricks here in Miami. Next week, I'm probably gonna be coming from Pelicamp. By the way, Amaranto Cabrera, happy Friday, Robert. Wow, early start today. Yeah, I decided to start a little early. By the way, 396 of you watching right now. Thank you so much. Good evening, Robert, and all from wet and miserable Wales, UK. Glad to be here for some cheer. It's been pretty good weather in Miami, as I said. Just a little too hot, perhaps, but uh, Renee McCullough. Hi from Belfourche, South Dakota. First time I got to catch the live show. I have to go back to South Dakota because of course, I was there. When was it? 2 years ago, and I loved it, but I didn't get a chance to see more, and especially the Black Hills area, and I didn't get to see like Crazy Horse and all that stuff. Um, Wall Drugstore, I can live without, but many other things that I want to see. So it's South Dakota, sometime in 2022. It's very likely. Yvette Carvalho's open the bar. Strawberry Ritas by Jose. Hey, say hello to Jose. And one of these days, I'm going back to Katy and hanging out with you guys. It's Sue Martinez, Mexico. Robert, my husband Raul, and I just left Taos Ski Valley yesterday morning after a few days stay. Snow in the mountains of New Mexico. We want to head to Florida for the beach. Yeah, and Taos, beautiful area. Is the Taos Pueblo open already, or is still closed due to COVID? I wanted to know. Not that I'm going, but that's Taos is a beautiful town. Hello, Robert. Saw your post regarding coming to Maine and New Hampshire. Where about are you heading? Would love to meet. I don't have an exact plan yet, but do subscribe to the newsletter because when I do have a plan, and I'm gonna post it there. I'm gonna post a link to my road trippers map. So in New Hampshire, of course, I do want to do the Mount Washington, among other things. Uh, I met a new person, but I'm a new person. Huh? Thank you, Robert. I've seen places that you've been that I will never see. There's so many places here in the United States and around the world, but there are so many places I might never see. Robert, greetings from Natty and I to you and Ely. What's the IPA today? Actually, I'm having a Cuban beer. This is Cerveza Palma, which looks exactly like Cerveza Cristal. If you Google Cerveza Cristal from Cuba, the logo looks exactly the same. It tastes pretty much the same. This was a present from he brought me a six pack of Cuban beers, Mr. CLT, whom I don't see today here in the chat. So, uh, which one is a better national park for a hike, Yosemite or Arches, or maybe the others? Arches might be easier hikes. Yosemite, the best hikes are kind of strenuous. So they're two totally different parks. So if you like spectacular waterfalls and a more greener environment, of course, Yosemite is the park for you. And but Arches is very special, and I want to go back because there's that classic hike to the Delicate Arch that is very nice. Brandon, my brother is relocating back to Lower Alabama, and he's hoping the next time you come through, you can check out Meher State Park just off I-10, and maybe sooner than later because I want to do a little bit of a slower traveling on my way north. Now that when I start going towards the Elkhart, Indiana area, Middlebury to pick up Minitini III. Patricia Buchanan, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Happy Friday, Robert. It's very warm here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. 85. Enjoy your weekend. I guess it is getting warm pretty much everywhere, but uh, yeah, and as soon as they open that border, man, if they open that border by the time I'm in Maine, I might make the jump into Quebec for a couple of days, or the Bay of Fundy. Ooh, the Bay of Fundy. Thomas Baumgartner. I'm gonna take my passport just in case. Um, Thank you for that super chat. Have an IPA on me to help me celebrate my 61st birthday this coming Sunday. Happy birthday, dear Thomas. Happy birthday to you. All right. Um, if you get back to Iowa from Jesus Lover, go back to the northwest part called Arnold's Park and Lake Okoboji. My mom is from that area. Definitely look into that and I'm going to Forest City, Iowa. Would that be close to Forest City, Iowa? Because that's where I'm going to the Winnebago Grand National Rally. Ted Goldsmith, Robert, once you've pretty much covered the U.S., have you thought about taking shorter trips and spending more time in just a couple of states or towns? Um, I'll definitely want to travel slower and maybe concentrate on different areas. But I also want to travel internationally, as you probably know. So, but I was gonna say something and I forgot. Natalie Driscoll, how were the Vegemite shapes? Actually, last night we finished them all. We were watching. Well, we were rewatching an old Star Trek episode. I think it was. Yeah, we did like a marathon, and we had them with some Australian beers. Actually, I still have a couple of the Australian beers, but we had two of them with the Vegemites. It was awesome. Um, when are you doing travel videos? I miss them. You must not be watching on Sundays because every Sunday there is a travel video, and this Sunday is like a movie. This Sunday it's a long, long Rolling Stones or Beatles. I'm gonna have to say Beatles. What's your favorite baseball team? Well, I'm from Miami, so I'm gonna say the Marlins. And happy Friday, Robert. This weekend is my wife's Colleen's birthday. Can you wish her a happy birthday? Happy birthday, dear Colleen. Happy birthday, Colleen. Yes, happy birthdays. Lots of birthdays. Lots of birthdays here. Taurus, right? That's the early May zodiac sign. Hi, Ria. Long time no see. Long time no see. Hello there. And please chat more about Minitini 3. Well, Minitini 3, it's not there yet, and there are certain things that I'm not allowed to talk about. All I can tell you is a Winnebago Micro Mini 2108 DS dinette version. I'm gonna get some extra batteries. We're getting solar. Um, chances are it's gonna have a compressor refrigerator, and it's gonna be my first RV with the slide out and my first RV with a Murphy bed. So I'm gonna share all those experiences, all those new experiences with you guys. Jesus Lover, thank you for that super chat. Howdy from San Antonio. Love the fish. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was gonna give you a live stream of Pelicamp back there, but we're having technical difficulties. So Lawrence Fadil, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert. Another Friday watching Robert live. Thank you so much. And Yahaira Marchetti. Hey, Robertico, are you guys will be in? Thank you for the super chat. Are you guys gonna be in Pelicamp on Memorial Day? Probably not. I don't know. I'm gonna be the whole next week just because I'm finishing the electrical and running the water pipes. But I don't know how much time we're gonna spend there during the summer, just because it's hot and we have gnats and museums and garrapatas and this. But I'll let you guys know. Subscribe to the newsletter because all those of you who are members and patrons, you'll find out when I'm there. But I don't know. I don't know. Memorial Day, I'll probably be back from Pelicamp. I'm just doing the 1 week. I'm gonna try to get as much as possible this week, and then come back to be honest to work ahead on some of the videos. I mean, I'm very much behind. I'm like there, like the video that is coming out on Sunday. I finished yesterday. So, hi, Robert from Birmingham, UK. Before you became a YouTuber, what's your previous career? Keep up the great shows. It was nothing too interesting. I had a good office job, but it wasn't fulfilling for sure. And I was always into video, into production and that kind of thing. But it wasn't all that interesting, to be honest about it. Robert, can't wait to come back over to see families. Also, do a big road trip in our RV and eventually meet you on the road. Love you and your family. Great, glad they were enjoyed. Yes, they were enjoyed. Those Vegemite and and the beers for sure. The hello, friends. It's Charlie and Rosie. Bell Dog and Yvette Caraballo. Thanks for the sneak peek video. Got to watch some of it before you came on live. And anybody drinks, by the way, yes, that if you're subscribed to the newsletter or you're a member, a patron, it's a Sunday video, uh, which a lot of Sunday's video is going to be, it's not an exact repeat of the one that I posted back in January about Quartzite. It's like a director's cut of Quartzite. They're gonna be extra scenes and some other stuff. I kind of, chopped a little better, and it's like an extended version of the Quartzite video. And the one that I'm working on right now, that's gonna be super cool. That's organ pipe and all the Saguaro Cacti area, Tucson, Arizona, that I had never been to. Don Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Happy Friday. The Pittsburgh RV show is back from pandemic hiatus. And happening this weekend, gonna check it out. IPA on me when you come to Pittsburgh. Cheers. And Pittsburgh is either gonna happen on the way east towards upstate New York, or it might happen on the way west uh, on our way to the open house in Indiana. So Pittsburgh is either going to happen. Let me think here. In late July, early August, or early August, or in late September, in mid to late September. One of the two. I don't know. Robert, the granules work awesome for the museums. I have the granules. But when I go back, I'm going global thermonuclear war with these critters. I'm gonna garrapata equals ticks. Yeah, I don't know why I said garrapata. Ticks. Yeah, because I got scared because I found a tick stuck to me one night. It didn't bite me, but it was stuck to me. So I'm like, hello, Germany. Oh, my cross country road trip is in its final days. San Jose to Key West and back. San Jose, California to Key West. That's a long way. But those are the best. Those are the best. The cross country road trips. Pelicamp is the start of a traveling phenomenon, I should say. I don't know. I think Pelicamp is gonna look great, and as I say, it's like a second home to us in a way. It was an inexpensive piece of land. I mean, the most complicated part has been developing the land. I thought it was. In any case, thank you, Ski Deeds, for that super chat. Here's some IPA money. Where did you get the Pelican Lake artwork behind you? And that's the company sent it to me, and oh man, I should really have the link because they sent me the information so I could share it with you guys. And I don't know if I have it with me right now, to be honest about it. Home Lake Goods is the name of the company, and if you scan your screen right now, that's their link right there. And they make these canvases with whatever lake you want. I think they only make lakes, but it's Home Lake Goods, and they originally sent it to me so I could show you guys the link. And I like it. I like having it back there. So yeah, Pelican Lake. That's Pelican Lake, Minnesota, where I stayed with Earl and Kathy up there. Neon Pony, thank you for that super chat. Got you a choya. I'm sending soon, which reminds me, I have to take some of this stuff to Pelicamp this weekend, and and Max McLear got me a. It's like a, I don't know. It's this I don't know anything about cactuses. That one survived the trip, by the way, and have it here. I'm gonna take it to Pelicamp, and some people have suggested that I take land from every single state and put it on Pelicamp. I don't know if that's good or if it's environmentally friendly, but it would be cool to take a plant as long as they would it's a plant that would survive the climate in North Florida uh, from different states, and I hope the cacti will survive up there. Ray, hey internet family, hey William Irizarry, Robert. You sound like I've been watching that series. The Big Bang Theory. I feel like Robert, Robert, Robert. Anyways, Robert, with how very difficult it is to get a camping space, how concerned that you're regarding your upcoming trip? I'm concerned. Um, I'm concerned about the weekends, but weekdays, in my experience, you can always find something, even if it is not in the best place or your number one, your first choice. But in my experience, even in the worst of last year's, summer, which was like that, a lot of people were camping last summer. Um, we'll see, we'll play by ear, and I'm sure we'll figure it out. And at some point, I'm gonna figure out exactly where I'm gonna be. Uh, 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 that's one of the things that I want to start planning. Maybe tonight, tomorrow, this weekend. It's gonna be crazy. I have a lot of stuff to do. And now when I'm up in Pelicamp, start planning, and micromanaging certain parts of the trip, especially the weekends. Brian Saint Pierre from thank you for that super chat. When are you coming through New England again? You have to stay at Horse Neck Beach State Park in Westport, Massachusetts, and visit Buzzards Bay Brewery. I don't know if all goes well. That's probably gonna happen in late September. I mean, no, late August. Late August. We'll see. We'll see. Daniel Solito, thank you for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Chief Pelican Hands. By the way, it's the members of the channel, and of course, you get to watch early some of the videos. Sometimes I do. I haven't done lately, but sometimes I do outtakes and bloopers, and sometimes I do these Zoom meetings, like a virtual meetup that I haven't done in a while. So that's something that I might do soon. Robert Twyman Senior, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. When are you coming to Buenos Aires? Buenos Aires, when I do the Pan American Highway from Dead Horse, Alaska to Ushuaia, Argentina, I might do that. And Tori Dwyer, thank you for that super chat. Oh, I'm getting confused here. Going back to the Keys anytime soon. My boyfriend and I are going in 2 weeks. First time in 2 years due to COVID. It's our happy place. Can't wait. And the Keys, probably when I get back from this summer road trip. I haven't been to the Keys in a while. I was gonna go to the Keys at the beginning of when Florida started reopening, and for some reason we couldn't go. I was gonna stay at this place in Grassy Key, and they were like at half capacity or a third capacity, and we couldn't do it. But eventually, I want to go back. I want to go back. Ruben Quinones, thank you for that super chat. Hey Robert, do you use an app to know where you can fly your drone? Yes, I use my main app. It's called Air Map, and it just shows you where all the airports are, the Class C airspace, Class B, and whatnot. And that's the one that I use. And if you really cannot fly it, the drone, the app that comes with the drone, it won't even take off. But yeah, that's the one that I use. There's one called Before You Fly too, like with the number four. Before You Fly, that is pretty good too. Chattanooga is beautiful. You're wrapped around mountains and have the Tennessee River running through it. Yeah, Chattanooga is a very cool city. I want to go back. Big Mike here, trying to go to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania this year. Maybe hit up Hershey, Pennsylvania as well. Safe travels. And I do want to go to the Hershey RV show. And maybe this time I'll get to enjoy the area a little more too. Hey, Max McLear, you got to do that Pelican Head stuff, but can't find it on my phone app. Which road is more scenic, CA4 or CA108? I am not certain. I am not certain. Hi, Robert, you're an inspiration. What's your favorite city in the U.S.? Oh, man, I don't know. City, like big city, big city. It depends. I really like New York for what it is. If you can accept New York for what it is, it's overwhelming and whatever. But it's the greatest city in the world, right? Now, other like small cities, I really liked Omaha and some of these cities, smaller cities in the Midwest, like Oklahoma City, Omaha. I think there's a lot of, there are hidden gems that not everybody visits and not everybody uh, uh, knows about, really, to be honest. Spanglish Palma. Hola, Robert, soy cubano. Hey, hey, Spanglish Palma. Soy cubano también. Yeah, we have. There's a lot of us Cubans here on the YouTubes, for sure. Chattanooga downtown area. You know what I like about Chattanooga is that part just north of the river, and it's like a gentrified residential neighborhood. It has this big park there with that indoor merry-go-round. I forget what the name of that neighborhood is. That part is really pretty. Thank you, Gunther Anger, for that super chat. Thank you, and Frederick Ross. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. And John Wirtz, thank you for that super chat. Through your inspiration, I am watching you this evening camping in my GD17 MKE. Well, congratulations and happy trails, man. Enjoy the nothing like camping in your own trailer. And this is the time of the year where everybody starts going out and. Cherie Daniels, thank you for that super chat. Safe travels this summer. We will be watching your wonderful videos. Thank you. And I just do have to make time to. I have the rough draft of the this trip, but this trip is gonna take a little more planning, just because of one thing. It's gonna be a long trip, and I have a lot of information to process. I have a bunch of stars in my map that I've been collecting. From every time someone tells me, if you're in New Hampshire, go here. Boom, I add a star. Then the other thing that I've been doing, I have in my inbox. I have a folder for each state, and every time you guys send me an email telling me to do this or that in a particular state, I save that email in that folder, and I have to go through all that and just do points of interest, and then calculate more or less the time, and more or less calculate. Today I'm gonna be here. Today I'm gonna be here. Today I'm gonna be here, and calculate how long it's gonna take me, and exactly how many of those points of interest I'm gonna be able to do. Journeys by Jay, thank you for the super chat. I work too much, but I just got back from Chickasaw Recreation Area in Oklahoma. Beautiful place, a hidden gem. Have 8 more planned for the summer. You are the inspiration. Cheers, and thank you, and enjoy. Enjoy traveling our beautiful country, man. There's so much, so much to see. I got some baby pepper plants native to the region and further south, the ones that I use in my hot sauce a bit. Maybe send one of those also. Yes, which reminds me, I still have a little bit of that sauce you sent me. It's so good. That orange heat, and the other one, the um, what was it called? Something del desierto, sangre del desierto. Um, 2022 Arizona. Well, 2022 I'm going to 2022 I'm going back to Quartzsite most likely, and then the plan. Actually, I'm already planning the winter. We're gonna spend a lot of time in Arizona, because this year I spent a lot of time in Arizona. I'm thinking of going straight up to Nevada, Las Vegas, Area 51. I don't know. Does anyone know what happened to TR? You mean Traveling Robert? I don't know what happened to Traveling Robert. Does anybody know? Can somebody tell William to refresh his feed? Maybe, I don't know, because I'm here. Robert, is Sunny Isles, Florida, a nice place? Sunny Isles is just condos by the beach. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice. It's pretty nice. I haven't been up there in a while. When my dad was still working, he supervised one of those buildings up there, and he was working at the construction firm. Have you ever been a victim of a crime through your travels? It seems like every time I'm in New Mexico, something bad happens. Man, I've been lucky. Knock on whatever particle board this is. I've been lucky, and not really a crime. I've been a victim of like I've been scared sometimes at certain things, uh, but Robert, I can send you some cacti from Texas, which I believe they would love the humidity of Florida. You know, I would love to have one of those yucca plants that you have in the Chihuahuan desert. That would be a cool one to have. Some of them look like Joshua tree. Robert, do you like Irish whiskey? Yeah, yeah, I like Irish whiskey. I prefer Scotch whiskey, and bourbon, but I like Irish whiskey too. I had a client here at the recording studio, and whenever I used he used to compose tracks, and I did the arrangements, and then I would sing them. And the singing day, he would bring me a small bottle of Jameson, so I could clear my voice. I drove through Zion yesterday and thought of you. Thought of your hikes to Angel's Landing. I've been up there 3 times. You would not believe how crowded the park was. I would believe it this time. Bell peppers makes great sauce. You know, have to really get into uh, into some of these hot sauces because I'm really getting into it, and eventually I would love to to make some or to know more about the different types of peppers and stuff. Have you driven around Alaska? 11 years ago, we flew to Fairbanks and we rented a Ford Escape 4x4 and we drove all the way on the Dalton Highway all the way to Dead Horse, Alaska. Before your next trip to Michigan's Upper Peninsula, watch the movie Anatomy of a Murder. You can then visit where the real events took place. It's very interesting. I'm gonna look into that movie. I don't know if I'm gonna do the UP this year, but uh, next year it's likely that I'll do it. Old guys guitars. I live 30 minutes from Newport, Oregon. You need to come crabbing with me and my wife. That would be super cool. Let's look for that for 2022. 2022. Hey, Papa Drew is here. Papa Drew is gonna be in my on this Sunday's video, by the way. Hey, Robert, just put an offer on a house in Florida in Pensacola. I am freaking out. LOL. This is my first real home buy, all by myself. It's a major deal. The offer is getting, and I love. It's getting to the listing agent right now, man. Well, congratulations, Drew, man, and welcome to Florida. Welcome to Florida. It's we gotta are there you gotta visit a Pelicamp or I gotta visit you or we'll meet halfway in Destin. We'll see. Anastasia Momand Momand. Thank you for that super sticker, and it's a thank you sticker. Thank you. No, thank you for watching and for everything. Yeah, that's a nice piece of Florida, Papa Drew. Yeah, new homeowner, schoolie owner. Yeah, Maxine Oliver, I hope that I didn't miss anything. I stepped out of for a moment to put the food away in the kitchen and rushed back to see you. Um, well, I didn't miss much. We were just talking. We're just talking here like we usually do. You know how it is. Robert, I just found out that Glacier National Park is reservations only. I didn't know if you were aware of this. Yes, I heard, and I think that's going to be a trend, especially this year, because I guess they don't want it to get too crowded. And a lot of these parks are getting, to be honest, they're getting too crowded. And it's like what happens with Zion, that in the high season they don't let you come into to do the loop road in by car. You have to park outside the park and take the shuttle. It's the same thing. These places are getting way too popular. Way too crowded. It is what it is. It is what it is. Robert should make voice books. I can imagine him at story time on Saturday nights. Yeah. Any further plan to go to Alaska? I dropped Alaska. I mean, if and I'm assuming by next year everything is going to be normal. I'm going to be able to cross the border. If next year we can cross the border and go into Alaska, I am going to do it. Yeah, Alaska 2022. Upstate New York parks. I'm staying at many of the parks right now, and I can give you some recommendations later this summer. Send me an email, Carl, because um, I do plan to visit upstate New York if all goes well. Hmm, my pants falling off. You didn't hear that. Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. How is the sewer dump station install going at Pelicamp? It's done. Sewer is done, and that's the one thing that is done. And now what I'm going to do this week, I forgot to call the guy that has the. I'll call him on Monday. But this week, the idea is to finish, doing the water lines and the electrical, the all that underground stuff, and the internet is going to go underground too, and that's the plan. And finish the fence, and we'll see. Sharon Fox, thank you for that super chat. Hi, Robert from Algona, Washington. Hope you're having a great day. I've had a great day today. It's been a work day. A lot. I've been kind of stressing, trying to. Did we lose the signal here for a second? Because I saw that the viewership went down and then back up. This is strange. I got a spam message. G Young, thank you for that super chat. We are coming up on 2 years of full time RVing. You are one of the first YouTubers we subscribe to. Keep on rolling. See you on the road. Thank you, G Young, for that super chat. Keep on rocking in the free world. Neon Sewer was a huge job, and it came out to a little more than I was expecting, but I'm glad that I can dump in my own property now. What is Sunday's video this week? In Dylan's Sunday's video. Yeah, apparently the hiccup was on my part here. Now it looks good again. And maybe I shouldn't be playing with this. 605 of you watching right now. Thank you all for watching. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, 605 in the chat. Oh, I'm getting hungry, so I might, probably at 7, I'm just going to go order something, or maybe I'll just cook something. Billy Wilson. Why did you buy property in North Florida versus the mountains of North Georgia? You have mentioned a while back that you loved Blairsville, Georgia, and was thinking about buying there. And that's not out of the question. This Florida property, it was just the all the stars were in the right place, if you will. But and I was able to get it. It was very inexpensive. It was very inexpensive and in a very low regulation county where and you don't really even have to build a house on your property in this county. You can just have your RV and that's it. And that was one of the reasons why I still want to buy some property at some point in Blairsville, Georgia. I love Blairsville. I love the area. I love the people. But one of these days, did you write all the coasters when you were at Cedar Point? I wrote all the good ones. That's for sure. Robert, is mom doing okay? My mom, I don't know. I haven't. Has anybody seen my mom? Robert, how have you been on your YouTube video creator? How long have you been a YouTube video creator full time? How long? Oh, it's July 2017. That's when I decided to quit my job. And yeah, does anybody know if Robert has a well installed at Pelicamp? Yes, we do have a well. They dug 95 feet underground, and it gets really good water, really good volume. So I'm happy about that. Happy to nice to see you all the way from Indiana. Hello, Indiana. Will you build a home at Pelicamp? Eventually, I might. I might do like a single wide to no, not like a stick some bricks like an expensive permanent home, but I might do like a single wide or a container home. I don't know yet. Hey, Mr. CLT, look what I'm drinking. You brought me this one, Cerveza Palma, which is it tastes very similar to Cerveza Cristal from Cuba. I'm so Soco 63 Robert. I'm so happy your original music is available on Spotify. My wife loves it, and so do I. It's infection. Thank you. I'm glad you found it on Spotify. And mushroom Swiss burger. You know I'm hungry, right? Brother. Glorious Life on Wheels. Thank you for that super chat. Looking for off-grid property, but I have to go out of California to look as it is too expensive and too many restrictions here. Um, yeah, I would look actually in the White Mountains of Arizona. The only problem there is the water. Nathan Workman, thank you for that super chat. Hi from Kentucky. We are new subscribers and loving the videos. Our 4-year-old makes us play riding in my RV every time we get in the car now. Well, welcome to the club. Welcome to the Pelican Head Club here. And I'm glad he likes it. I'm glad he likes it. By the way, my mom is here. Everybody say hello to my mom. Let me go back here a little bit. Where is mom today? Mom is home. Radu Stoforauk, I'm a bit late tonight. Hey, Radu, I was talking about if the border opens, we might go to the Bay of Fundy this year. We're getting ready for a camping weekend in Hopwell Rocks in the Bay of Fundy. There you go. So, when are you going back to some mountains? Probably on our way up to Indiana to pick up the trailer. I mean, we have to cross the Appalachians at some point. Your intros are so good. I'm a singer, and I can put a backup into your. Can I put backup on your intro, like your backup music? Yeah. 90 feet to find water in Florida. Were you scammed? No, actually, I got a flat rate, which is good. The water table is at 17 feet, but it was no good. The water at 17, normally people dig to 30, 35, and they get good water, but where I was, he couldn't find good water until 95. So, I mean, he didn't charge me extra for the extra feet, so I'm happy. Thank you for that super chat, Bert Miller. Hi from Deerfield Beach. Blairsville is awesome, but you're gonna need a lot more zeros on the check to get land up there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Georgia mountain land is so expensive. One of the reasons I bought in Tennessee. Tennessee, that's a good idea. Tennessee, but yeah, eso es cerveza cristal disfrazada de palma. Yeah, it looks just like cristal, man, and it tastes like cristal, which means it doesn't have a lot of taste. It's kind of reminiscent. Parks Addict. Hey, Robert, I'm from Italy. I'm planning holidays in Florida. I would love to land in Miami, then going to north to Orlando and Cape Canaveral. Do you think I should rent an RV? I am an RV owner. Yeah, you could rent an RV, and there's several places where you can rent one in Florida, and it's expensive. That's the only thing. It's expensive. Plan for at least $200 per day, not counting fuel and other things. Doug Blalock, thank you for the super chat. Jenny and I are tuned in from Crooked Rivet in St. Mary's, Georgia. See you down the road. Yeah, St. Mary's, Georgia. That's right on the border with Florida. So one of these days, I wanna go there too. And thank you, Stuart Adams, for that super chat. Thank you. 6:22 on the line. The legend grows. Hey, William Irizarry, were you able to see the chat? Watching from Dallas City, California. Can you visit from Matt? Hey, can you visit my hometown, Orlando, Florida? I haven't been to Orlando in a while, but yes, I will. I will go back. I will go back. I want to go back to Epcot for the Food and Wine Festival at some point. Driving from Boston to Miami soon. Where should I stop besides south of the border? I don't know. There are many places. I would stop in Savannah for sure. Charleston is kind of far from I 90. If you're taking I-95, which I'm assuming you're taking I-95, um, there are many places to stop. But Savannah is one of those that it's worth the detour. Robert, have you been to Wakula Springs? Very cool place. They filmed Creature from the Black Lagoon there. Their swimming area with the high tower. That's fun to jump in from. I haven't been, but that was the plan for this time of the year, and I haven't been able to do it. But uh, that was the plan for this time of the year. This spring, 2021 was the idea to visit all the springs in North Florida since I have the property up there. But the time where I spent up there, it was spent developing the property, so I didn't get a chance to do much touring. And now the summer is upon us, but maybe in the fall, or maybe I still have time to do one or two of the Florida springs. Hey, Christopher Olson, take care. See you on Sunday. Good night from Sweden. Good night or good morning, I should say. It's late over there. Nice that you plan to take a detour to Hershey Park RV Show. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. And the Hershey RV Show. I mean, I don't do it for the RVs as much anymore as for, but that's the community and meeting you guys, meeting with the dealers, meeting manufacturers. You know, it's good networking for sure. From that standpoint. If you ever, from Christy Brown, if you ever in Dyersburg, Tennessee, need a place to camp, we can accommodate your camper. Also in Dover, Tennessee, and Paris Landing State Park area. Check out Piney Campground. I've heard of that place. It's our go-to place. Yeah, Tennessee, I haven't really explored as much as the state deserves, for sure. This is a joke and an observation. When planning your trips, etc., don your hiking shoes. I'm gonna keep them in the truck from now on. Also, my water shoes. I should keep both of those in the truck because I always forget them. Come to Dalton, Georgia. Kevin Johnson, beers and pizza at Cherokee Brewing and Pizza. Come see us. Tempting, 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 tempting. I should start writing all these things down because I'm gonna forget. And I never come back to these chats like after the fact. But you can send me an email, robert@travelingrobert.com, and I'll that's the best way to me for me to categorize all those things. So hello from exotic Eastern Iowa. I hear Eastern Iowa is really cool right there by the Mississippi River. Thank you, Mr. CLT, for the plug and travelingrobert.com. The new travelingrobert.com is gonna go live anytime, very soon. Right now I'm in the process of migrating my email and other things. And Remy, who is not here, I haven't seen him. Remy has done a great job on that website that we're gonna. Would love to buy land in Prescott, Arizona. So would I. I do even though water can be an issue in Arizona, I would love to have some land in Arizona. I love that state. Me and my wife is now watching all the summer 2020. Almost caught up. You inspired us to travel and see this beautiful country. Thank you. Hola Robert, gracias por todos sus videos. Mi esposo y yo pensamos hacer sus recorridos. Gracias y muchas bendiciones. Thank you, Maria. And she says, thank you for your videos. My husband and I, we're thinking of doing the same, your same itineraries. And, Rob, a big thank you from myself and many others for being the channel and content producer, and a damn fine chap who helped keep my sanity during the COVID lockdowns here in England. Thanks, Robert and Ely. No, you're welcome, Rob. And I'm going to visit England sometime, one of these days, again, soon. Uh, okay, I reset the chat here because it's Dylan, really. I'm more of a Burger King guy myself, but of course I have had McDonald's. Yes, Dylan, and Wendy's too. Hey, Robert, we love your show. We make our together time when we sit to watch all the time. Well, thank you. Thank you. Buckeye, Arizona. Never heard of Buckeye, Arizona. And moving and grooving. Hi, Robert. We are at Virginia Beach. Was at the beach this morning. Six pelicans. Fly, pelican. Pelican flew over. I said, fly, pelican, fly. That's cool. Hello, Jeff and Tootsie. And hi, Rocking Rob. And Robert, how about metal koozies with your logo etched on, or those metal combo koozies? I should sell koozies for sure. Hubby said to tell you thanks for giving live every Friday. He's currently driving. Well, thank you, Christy. And well, internet permitting next Friday, probably from Pelicamp. When you head to Pelicamp, stop in Altoona, Florida for a cold IPA. I'll have it waiting for you. Altoona, Florida, huh? I'm gonna have to write that down. We are still in lockdown in Ontario. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure all this will be an unhappy memory in the near future. Are those fish real? They're real digital fish. Robert, when are you going to upgrade the Colorado? When it starts giving me trouble, I mean it's got almost 80,000 miles, so it's a matter of time, right? But um, as long as probably next year I'm going to upgrade to a Silverado. It's just we'll see. Clayton, I agree. I agree. I like a Whopper. Robert, do you like the cerveza? Yes, I did. Actually, it reminded me of the last time I was in Cuba. Uh, and I have some other cervezas there that I'm out. I'm out. I don't know how. Well, and I'm not gonna have another one because I'm gonna start signing off here in about 9 minutes. But do you have a favorite number? I want to go out on a limb and say seven. Have you even Pollo Tropical before? I have, and I don't really like it. Mike Liddell, thank you for that super chat. I work from home, and your channel is number one. Watch today you're climbing a freaking mountain in the snow. I think it was Zion 2019. Yeah, that was Angel's Landing, and yeah, that was something else. Our son has 240,000 miles on his 2010 Colorado. Oh, that's a lot of miles. Lifting a glass to red wine. Thank you, Silverado. I'm gonna have to talk to Jim. You know what? I think I'm gonna get the Silverado. To be honest about it, I don't know. I'm thinking I might get a good deal with a Silverado. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I like the GMC Sierra better, the way it looks, but then it's a little more money, and I don't know. Do at least a two-song encore. Turban Robert, look at messages later, please. I will. I will. I will. If you send me a PM, I will check it out. And I like Culver's too, by the way, since we're talking fast food. I like Culver's, and There's this place in, I think it's is it Georgia or Alabama, that is from that state. It's called Jack's. I like that too. Fredman R, thank you for the super chat. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. These are dually. No, I want to get the smallest truck I can get away with towing the trailer, to be honest about it. But probably not a dually. Probably not a diesel. Um, just because. What's the most you have ever paid for parking? I was in San Francisco, California, and I parked at this place, and I didn't realize that it was like a flat rate of like $60, and all I wanted to do was like 1 hour. So once I paid like $60 for 1 hour, and New York. I parked old Kia in Manhattan, and it was like over $100 a day. I forget how much it was. So that's probably the most I've paid. Robert, what's the video for Sunday? On Sunday we arrive in Arizona. We're gonna go from San Antonio, Texas, to Quartzsite, Arizona, and it's gonna be it's a movie. It's an hour and 40 minutes almost. So check it out. Large engine, light trailer. I've heard great things about the 5.3 V8, the Chevy 5.3 V8. So that's probably White Castle burgers. I like a Jim in DC. Uh, Concrete mixers rule when it is just damn hot outside. Where RV staying? Have a great weekend, traveling Robert. Stay safe. Thank you. Where RV staying? And yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to go to Michigan in September. You should get a great deal on a truck. It's like free advertising for the maker. Well, yeah, that's kind of what we're working on, but we'll see. Where is old Kia? I would love to know. It should be in a museum, but um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Smoke Oak Barbecue. Now you're making me hungry. Thank you for that super chat. I really enjoy watching your vids and dig the music. Is that Chuchi and Horns? Um, Sending some local support your way from Miami. Enjoy the weekend. Yeah, that's Chuchi. That's Chuchi on horns. Wherever you hear horns on my music, he's a great musician, good friend. I believe he's in Michigan now. Justin Burns, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Robert from Australia. Hello, Australia. Welcome. Is it true that there's like a mouse plague in New South Wales? I read something about that somewhere. That I don't know. Who knows? If I could afford it, I'd get the F-150 hybrid. Don't need the Blue 80. That's true. That a lot of people in Texas were using those when the power went out. Uh, After a long night of drinking. Actually, I have some frozen White Castle there, which wouldn't be bad. Hey, Robert from North Yorkshire, UK. Hope you're keeping well. I'm still enjoying your videos, and thank you for them. No, you're welcome. I own a Sierra, good towing vehicle for my 20-foot Freedom Express. I like the Sierra a lot. I like that my neighbor has one. I'm being like drooling over it a little bit. Sorry. Really enjoy your travels. Your previous song totally relaxes me. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe this Cuban beer is. I'm just kidding. Everybody, I'm gonna start. Yes, apparently Western New South Wales. So it is true. It is true about the mice. I read some in those some odd news that yeah, there you go. So you're confirming it. There you go. Yeah, I read that somewhere, which is that's crazy. That's super crazy. All right, everybody. We have 2 more minutes until 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'm gonna start wrapping this up. Thank you so much for hanging out. How many of you? 615 or you? of you, and we peaked. I believe we peaked at 638 according to my graph here. So yeah, I really thank you for those blessings. Opinion on Arkansas? I like Arkansas. I like the people. People Arkansanians are great. Uh, are you going to the Key West Lobster Festival? Not this year, but at some point I want to go back. I think this year I'm gonna be eating more Maine lobster than Florida lobster. When can we expect the greatest hits of your channel? I don't know. I'm gonna do a greatest hits CD at some point. I read your newsletter that you are coming up to New Hampshire. Do you have any plans that you're thinking about? New Hampshire is still up in the air. Besides Mount Washington, everything else is kind of. I still have to plan it. I'm gonna plan at least a week in the state, if not more. So that's the plan. That's the plan. The plan is not to have a plan right now. But Nian Pony, thank you for that super chat. Say hello to my friend Kamala. No, Kamhal. Kamhal in Lisbon, please. Showing him videos on Arizona. It's how we found you a couple years ago. And so, hello, Kamhal in Lisbon. Any new songs coming? Yeah, I made a new song for the flight. It's called Texas Elevated. Hey, Jose Piedra, glad to see you again. Keep up the good work, young man. How many subscribers are we up to right now? 180 something. Is Maine in your plans? Yes, Maine is in my plans. James Cunnett, hello, buddy. Rather late than ever. Thank you. Hello, Rick Paula. A couple of beers ahead of you. Andrew and Monica. What's for dinner, Hakim? I don't know. We're gonna figure something out now. I'm riding my RV wherever I want to be. Cause I'm free in my RV. Oops, I almost broke my guitar. Everybody have a great weekend. Have a great weekend and see you next week, next Friday. No Minitini Lounge this Sunday, by the way, and no premiere. I mean, no Minitini Lounge this Saturday, no premiere this Sunday because this Sunday I'm going to be driving to the north. So have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of the night or the morning. Enjoy your Saturday if you're in Australia. So good night.